You guys are in for a treat. Adam, the man behind the camera and in front of another microphone, is going to give us a rundown on Peter Thiel, a notorious billionaire that has influences in technology and politics that a lot of people question. Recently did a whole, basically like a TED talk on the Antichrist, is what I heard, and might be a lizard person. Go ahead, Adam. What do you have to learn today?
Yeah, since everybody loves billionaires that happen to be from South Africa originally, we've got Peter Thiel coming in, just doing some more weird shit. He did, in fact, have a 4-part series on the Antichrist, and those tickets cost $200 each and sold out in hours after going live. So it's pretty exciting.
I thought you were going to have more on the background of Peter Thiel besides just being from South Africa. So he got his money from PayPal, and he was a part of PayPal in the early days, and what they would call the PayPal mafia. Was an early investor into Facebook, and that's a lot of the origins of his wealth. There is the Peter Thiel, not foundation. I know he has a foundation, the scholarship, where basically he has kids, he'll pay them to quit college, and he'll give them money to pursue their startup. So he has a lot of these different business ventures, and one of the things that a lot of people are really concerned about is his influence in politics, especially in the White House, because J.D. Vance is ostensibly his guy. J.D. Vance, the vice president of the United States, is basically the puppet of Peter Thiel. I'm pretty sure they went to Yale together.
Oh, so they were buddies.
Yeah, here's a picture of South Park's rendition of what Peter Thiel looks like. He's also, oddly enough, so he was outed by the Gawker, which was like a gossip tabloid magazine kind of thing, and they outed him as gay. And what he did was found a legal case where he could destroy Gawker, and that was the Hulk Hogan leaked N-word tape, where I think it was him having sex with a friend's wife. Hulk Hogan was. It was Bubba the Love Sponge.
What's up?
And he was some radio guy, and he was letting Hulk Hogan drill his wife or something. And then he said the N-word, I guess, in the throes of stuff.
As you do.
And this was leaked then by Gawker, and Peter Thiel found this out, and him with his big money and lawyers and stuff used that to back the basically Hulk Hogan suing Gawker, and he did this basically just to sue them into oblivion, and they had to file for bankruptcy. So that's a little bit of a backstory on Peter Thiel.
Don't fuck with Peter Thiel, I guess.
Yeah, he's known for being very ruthless. We have a little bit of the clip of the Antichrist stuff.
My very specific question for you, right, is that you're an investor in AI. You're deeply invested in Palantir, in military technology, in technologies of surveillance, in technologies of warfare, and so on, right? And it just seems to me that when you tell me a story about the Antichrist coming to power and using the fear of technological change to sort of impose order on the world, I feel like that Antichrist would maybe be using the tools that you were building, right? Like, wouldn't the Antichrist be like, great, we're not going to have any more technological progress, but I really like what Palantir has done so far, right?
We didn't even get to Palantir, obviously, being the defense contractor AI thing that he funded with Alex Karp's the CEO, so he's like the face of it, and he always talks about how sick it is to just drone strike people, I think. He's like, yeah, dude, let's drone strike them. Like, all right, Alex Karp, we helped him drone strike them. Our data led to those fucking people getting drone striked.
Hell yeah, brother.
And he's big on that and how that helps their numbers, their revenues.
Yeah, I mean, isn't that a concern? Wouldn't that be the irony of history would be that the man publicly worrying about the Antichrist accidentally hastens his or her arrival?
There are all these different scenarios. I obviously don't think that that's what I'm doing.
I mean, to be clear, I don't think that's what you're doing either. I'm just interested in how you get to
the stammering is not comforting at all, because his body language seemed like he definitely got by that question, and he was not ready to answer it in a good way. And the guy coming back is like, I don't think you're doing that, by the way, is really helping him here. He's like, yeah, exactly.
I'm on your side.
A world willing to submit to permanent authoritarian rule.
Well, but again, there are these different gradations of this we can describe, but is this so preposterous, what I've just told you, as a broad account of the stagnation that the entire world has submitted for 50 years to peace and safetyism? This is 1 Thessalonians 5:3. The slogan of the Antichrist is peace and safety, and we've submitted.
This is
what the fuck, dude? You saying that we didn't have wars? Is making like the fact that we haven't had major world wars in the last 50 years, technically. I mean, we haven't had peace and safety in many places in the world. I guess that's like the by and large, we haven't had the scale of warfare, which is good, being that of World War I and World War II, and a lot of the very close to like the very many wars between France and England, and how costly they were, and France and in Russia and stuff. How
Europe used to love to go at it.
There's some people just still holding it down and keeping the wars up for people like Palantir.
Right. Oh, he should look into like all those African genocides that have been going on.
No. That doesn't make as much money. There's not as much, unless what they're gonna get is if they have known resources in Africa, then they'll get people that dissent to the government that supports them. So whatever government supports them, whatever people support them, they're going to be stoked on, right? Just whoever that is, even if they're doing genocides. Mm-hmm. And it's just going to be because they have cobalt there or whatever rare earth stuff. That's what they would really go after. He'll talk about it like he would, but let's see what Tim Dillon has to say about it, because what's really funny is Peter Thiel is friends with Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan's been to his house.
That's good. That's cool.
Something strange about the denial of death. The denial of that life is finite in a physical form, and the idea that you are going to live forever, to me feels there's got to be some examination of that. Part of this feels like that a little bit.
There's a little bit of that.
Some of these people are trying to live forever, and I'm wondering about that.
Well, they certainly want to stay younger.
There's the one CEO that was doing blood transfusions that we talked about before, Adam. You remember that one? He was getting younger blood, and he looks like an alien.
Yeah, he's kind of creepy. But I looked into that a little bit, and it seems like he's just doing it for the greater good. Weirdly enough, he's like, he does that shit, and then he like congregates the data just online for everyone to see. And he like figured out that those like blood transfusions from his son weren't doing anything. And he was like, just like, yeah, guys, this probably isn't the way. This probably isn't the one. Then I don't know what he went on to, like cow's blood or something.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's still going for some weird, live
weird.
forever shit. But I do agree that is nice that he's like, hey guys, this isn't the fountain of youth that Ponce de Leon was after either.
For a lot longer than anybody ever has before. And then you get into the weird realm of a lot of these people that want to do something to the body where it becomes immortal. Right?
Right. And that's very interesting to me. And I
transhumanism.
Yeah. And that to me is a little scary. I don't understand. I'm not smart enough to understand it. And I worry about it from many angles.
Well, it gets weird when it's really rich people.
Right.
Right, because when it's really young people and you want to stay young forever, so you're 23 and you're getting Botox, oh, you poor kid.
They also have, I think it's an island in Honduras where it's basically a little crypto island, and they have a bunch of laws that were basically relaxed so they could just do whatever, and they do electronics implants and stuff. So you're just like, oh, dude, I have like... I can RFID into my house by just putting the back of my hand to it or something. You're like, what? Why? Why would you do that?
Yeah, can you just use a key?
No. You're stupid, Adam, for thinking that. So
Perhaps an RFID not embedded under your skin.
no, I have a little computer. I have AI training data going on in my hand.
Oh, then it's
Right.
worth
You're just
it.
delusional. You don't know what you're doing. You're fucking up. But when you want to stay alive forever and you continue to amass insane amounts of wealth,
Right.
that's where it gets weird. Like, you don't want to quit the game. Like, you're in this, having incredible financial influence over the world game.
Yeah.
You're worth $80 billion, $200 billion, and you want to keep that ball rolling.
That to me is a little scary.
Well, it's scary because if the game continues, like, let's look at look at Bezos, for example.
Yeah.
Right. Like, let's imagine that Amazon continues to expand and grow. Bezos continues to profit off of it, and right now he's like, what is he, like 58 or 59 or something like that?
About that, probably.
Well, what would he be when he's 120? Would he have $30 trillion?
He'd have,
you know what I mean?
A lot more than he does now.
And what would that?
And his
Thanks, Tim.
power would grow.
And if people started encroaching on that power and trying to limit it and trying to, that's where it gets weird. They get defensive, right?
Yeah.
If people want to tax the rich, eat the rich, they get a little, and they're like, okay, I got to fucking build thicker walls.
Get the
What used to be the thing is when those calls of tax the rich happen, the rich people would build a library or like donate to a school or something. Like they'd build a school for everybody to use.
They could just do cool shit.
They used to be way cooler. They would make like a public garden for everybody. They would donate fat amount of land that they had, which sucks that they had a bunch of land, but they would donate it to public use. And now instead they're like, let's build thicker walls.
Right. Yeah, like back in the day, there were a bunch of Cleveland, like, I don't think they were billionaires, but like
Of the time.
of the time, change for inflation and all that. But they would just do super cool shit. They were like, I'm pretty sure that's like, Ohio has like really good libraries for being like the state it is. And I think part of that goes back to just
Rich people,
donating a ton.
Yeah, some of the most beautiful libraries, ornate libraries, were from the robber barons and stuff, just trying to play favor. Not saying that they were good people. I'm just saying that there used to be something there that these people, there was a playbook for this kind of thing. And these people completely say, fuck that. I'm not giving them anything.
Yeah.
They have their own foundations that they have as like a pretend. All these foundations that they do, all the rich people do, the family offices and stuff, it's just tax avoidance. And it's a way to like hide their money from other things. It's like, haha, now you can't get that because you can't steal from a foundation. What are you, like a monster? What are you, the Antichrist?
Where they have a think tank that is just like researching how to make poor people poorer.
Any think tank is bullshit. I'll say it right now.
Yeah,
Any think tank is bullshit. It's a made up bullshit. Fuck you if you're in a think tank. I'll say it to your face, fuck you. You're literally, as much as you think you're helping the world, you're not. Do something else. Do it better. Because think tanks just, maybe there's two. You can never say any of them, I guess. Speaking in generalities like that kind of lays you to bed on any argument. But there's probably a few. But few and far between at best. Fuck think tanks.
bunkers.
Yeah, I got to do something.
Well, they
And
just
I also have
said-
to create, work with the government to create some laws.
The World Economic Forum, Klaus Schwab just said, and I think it was Klaus Schwab, not Larry Fink, the Blackstone guy, or BlackRock, who's now the interim president or whatever.
Thank God.
Thank God. Someone who understands the issues. But Klaus Schwab is basically like, I believe we're heading towards stakeholder capitalism.
Yeah.
Which is people, private individuals that have it's a public-private partnership where you have guys like Bill Gates, Elon, Bezos, whoever, people at that level that have a large stake in a public public-private partnership that's running society. Yeah. And I think that scares people a little bit, or it's a curiosity because you start going, and it's always kind of been the case. I mean, JP Morgan bailed the federal government out years ago. Like, these guys have always had a ton of power, but with...
He's talking in the early 1900s. Actual JP Morgan, like James Pierpont Morgan, not the company JP Morgan like that.
Heck, the level of power in terms of surveillance and data mining and the power over your life has never been as Orwellian as it is now. And it, even with AI and all of these models, it's even going to get more intrusive.
Yeah.
So I think it's not only these great fortunes, but it's their capability to literally be gods, to literally know what you're thinking, what you fear, what you want, your desires, all of these things, having all your data, knowing everything you do, knowing how fast your heart is beating. You know, all these wearable things that you have that are transmitting frequencies to, you know, someplace where all of your health data is being stored.
Someplace is the best way to say it, too.
Yeah, it's the most accurate description.
That's what bothers a lot of people. It's what bothers people about this Palantir thing.
You have a smartwatch, you're dumb. I'll say it.
Yeah. Yeah, we were talking about that yesterday.
Yeah.
The Palantir thing is very odd.
A lot of people feel that this is the precursor to a, you know, a social credit score, a digital kind of police state, and that it's being done under the guise of security, that you will be safer.
Which is what the Patriot Act was brought through
That's
with.
exactly right.
It's always the case. It's always the case. They always sneak it in like, you got to be safe.
Patriot Act was snuck in after 9/11 in like the early 2000s in the Bush era. And it was one of the things that enabled the NSA to do all the stuff that Snowden was yelling about.
Yeah.
And then you get the Benjamin Franklin quote.
The people that want security, right? They something about they deserve neither.
Yeah.
The trade liberty for security deserve neither. Yeah, I mean it's true. I just think you know, Peter Thiel is giving a 4-part lecture on the Antichrist.
Yeah, that seems odd.
Well, here's what's really wild to me: 4 parts. It's not just one. One lecture on the Antichrist would be insane. This guy's doing a series. He's doing a 4-part lecture on the Antichrist, and nobody in his inner orbit went, Peter, how about 1 lecture on the Antichrist or no lectures? Not 4.
Well, I don't think he understands the optics.
He certainly does not.
Yeah.
It's odd. Yeah.
Tickets sold out.
Well, of course.
Well, it's a private lecture at a club in San Francisco about the Antichrist. What does he know about the Antichrist? Is he like...
I'm guessing a lot.
If you told me there was a movie and there was a guy who played the Antichrist, zoom in on that image of him.
Yeah.
I would say, oh,
that's pretty
is that
good.
Him?
Yeah, that's Peter Thiel.
Antichrist.
This is like me doing a 4-part lecture on Long Island racism. Just to show everybody,
I'm not.
you know, how much I know about it and how scary it is and how we got to watch out for it. But it's totally not me or anyone I know. It's no one that's ever been in my backyard, but those others. He's just kind of, you know, leaning in, I guess.
Well, I just don't understand, like, why. What I would like, someone saw it,
bro. He's just too rich for his own good. That's the answer. There's like no, you know what I mean? There's nothing else.
And what else is he going to do?
Someone saw one.
Right. He doesn't have anything to do with his time. So he's doing a 4-part lecture. He's making money somehow off his schizophrenic rants about the Antichrist, dude. Fuck that.
Of the lectures that he did on the Antichrist.
Was it good?
It might have been Duncan. He said it was boring.
It's of course going to be boring.
But I don't understand, like, what is he doing?
He's trying to prove he's not the Antichrist.
By ratting
by
him
doing
out.
it. He's like, if I was the I mean, that's probably got the lecture.
OJ's If I Did It.
Now, if I was the Antichrist, I obviously wouldn't be doing this lecture.
You know what it's like?
Yeah.
It's like those really shitty men
Yeah.
that become male feminists.
Right.
And then
Yeah.
they tweet, believe all women.
Yeah. Well,
And
no,
you're
no,
like,
yes.
hey.
Yeah.
I know you.
Right. Well,
You're a piece of shit.
Didn't O.J. Simpson write a book called If I Did It?
Exactly.
I have a copy of it.
So this is Peter Thiel's version of that.
Exactly.
His lecture on the Antichrist is If I Did It.
I think
by
my
O.J.
wife threw it out, honestly.
No.
Yes.
Come on.
She's known to do things like that.
I get it. As a woman, you would see it and go, he doesn't need this.
Well, she thinks it's for because I
fun,
go,
yeah.
somebody gave it to me for fun. It's signed.
Right.
It was a signed copy.
Amazing.
And sometimes she will throw things like that out if they gather dust for a little too long.
I'm pissed, dude. My signed book of If I Did It by O.J. Simpson.
Yeah, get
He's
that
dead
framed.
I understand.
I don't lock it in my office.
If I Did It is laying on the kitchen counter.
But I had a copy of it. I didn't even open it.
It's so strange.
Actually, no, I did open it. I opened it a little bit. No,
Oh man, Peter Thiel though.
How do you open a book a little bit?
I opened up a little bit.
I was like, what?
It's so strange to have this. You build military AI, autonomous drone technology to export to war zones all over the world.
Yep.
You build domestic surveillance technology to surveil our friends and neighbors. And then your other pet passion is the Antichrist. It's odd. Wouldn't you include tennis? Wouldn't you go, and I'm big into tennis.
I love cooking.
Something
and baking.
else.
Backyard
It's
baseball.
odd, and I like ice fishing. I build autonomous drone technology. I build domestic surveillance technology.
And I love lake trout.
And I love lake trout. And I love big mouth bass fishing.
Yeah.
But instead, he goes, and I've also developed quite a keen interest in Satan.
You can understand why people have a little bit of trepidation about this guy. Like, is he a lizard person? I don't know.
I'd love to. And I'd
A
love
4-part lecture about Satan, dude. Could you imagine telling your parents that that's what you're doing, Adam? Adam comes from a Christian household.
Yeah, that'd be rough.
It would be an unexplainable event. It would be truly unexplainable to Adam. Why are you doing a thing? Why it's a joke? You don't mean that, do you?
love to talk to everyone about it for 4 fucking things in San Francisco.
Like 8 hours. Imagine it's a 4-part thing, 2-hour lectures each. You did an 8-hour contiguous thing. That's what, like 4 feature-length films.
And he paid money for it.
$200 for each ticket, right?
Isn't that fucking hilarious? Like, he's demanding pennies from his perspective, being like a fucking billionaire.
Oh, yeah.
He's demanding pennies from these people to see like his impassioned speech about the Antichrist.
He wants to know that he wants to validate his pet project, the research he's done on the Antichrist.
Guess so.
AKA his autobiography. Imagine if that's what it was. His 4-part thing on the Antichrist was just him secretly workshopping his autobiography.
Right.
4 things in San Francisco.
Yeah.
Seems a bit much.
What's Whitney Webb's take on this?
I bet it's she's probably Whitney's research is so unbelievable.
Oh, but by the way, I should say, before I go any further than that, Whitney Webb has some strange conspiracy that she believes someone's trying to keep her from being on my show.
Interesting.
Yeah, Whitney, I'll have you on the show. I just haven't reached out because I have thousands of people to go through. That's all
busy.
it is. I would definitely do it, though.
We've had Whitney on a bunch.
The idea that I wouldn't do it is incorrect, and I apologize.
She's an enormously
autistic?
Well, there's a lot of this. She talks like this a lot, and she's just the pentameter of her voice is very like this. And she goes,
she knows a lot.
She knows a lot about things. She goes, Jeffrey Epstein on the 3rd day in January 1996, he met with this guy. You know, like, but she
with no notes.
It's crazy, dude. I've watched hours of her interviews, and she for sure has TISM. When people overdiagnose TISM, she's got it. You know what I mean? But she's using her superpowers for good. She has full-on TISM on just great speaking truth to power. Real journalist. Shout out Whitney Webb. Buy her books.
No notes. She's off the top of the head. Yeah.
But she's really enormously amazing at research. Mm-hmm. She's an amazing researcher. She has compiled the data.
Yeah. No, she definitely has. And how they kill all those people in Germany? Nobody's whacked her yet.
She's somewhere in South America, I think.
Good move.
Yeah, smart.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
But, I mean, how much resources does she have to protect herself down there?
One of the reasons I think people like her end up being safe is she writes these very big, very studious books that no one in America reads.
That's it. Where no one, it's not a threat.
It's not a
because
threat.
It doesn't go mainstream.
It's not a threat. Now, these big...
She's got 2 books, by the way, that you could get on Epstein. Well, the whole Epstein saga. It's One Nation Under Blackmail, parts 1 and 2.
Hollywood types that go, I'm going to blow the whistle on whatever the hell's going on. They go, bye-bye. You know what I mean? Or a mainstream journalist who's like, I'm going to write an article about something and, it's going to lead to a congressional investigation.
Yeah.
They go, bye-bye.
Yeah. It's when you actually create problems, not when you're just a part of the right wing.
She's writing books. That's the reason why she hasn't gotten got, is what they're saying, is people don't fucking read. If people read, they might. It's the King of the Hill meme where he's putting the sign up to the window and he's like, if those kids could read, they'd be really upset.
Right. The instant she makes a TikTok, though, she's gone.
Dude, Whitney Webb TikTok dancing.
Her flossing with her copy of the Epstein files.
Here's Whitney Webb, dude. Just her. This is her.
Aw.
I love how it's just different people that aren't her. Like there's her. You could see it's her there. This looks like her. Yep. There she is, dude. TikTok in it. BlackRock influences both political parties, dude. She just needs to dance or something. Or what she should do, yeah, there we go. One Nation Under Blackmail.
Nice.
Yeah, if she starts TikTok dancing, she can get like an OnlyFans model.
Ooh.
To do like the dancing, and she like voices over it, or she gives her like cue cards maybe or something to say, and it can help out that way.
Mm-hmm. That's a great idea.
Because I don't want Whitney Webb herself to be sexualized like that. I think that it's just like the idea is her using it as a background. She uses like oh man, who's the there was one big titty porn star that was getting a bunch of like podcast runs for a little bit, but if she had her doing it, that would be it. That would be the move, okay?
Was it Casey Tron?
Dude, I'm going to be honest. I don't know.
Damn, that's the only big titty streamer I know.
No, not a streamer. It was like a porn person that was doing podcasts and stuff.
I think she was in porn at some point. Maybe not. I don't know.
I have no idea. But this is a video that's Riverwind. I haven't watched this. Not pre-watched. The rise of Peter Thiel and his steps into political life. Let's see it.
You hold a gun to my head. I'll vote for Trump. I'll still be less involved.
In this video, we will talk about how Peter Thiel, a psychopath, God complex freak, has impacted our entire country, helping win the presidential election, and is even affecting the entire world. Every movie.
Oh God, dude! I'm gonna be honest. I really don't like how this is audio done. This is not good.
But look at that microphone.
Rich white guy, he joined the College of Republicans. His classmates from that time were asked. My light fell off the wall.
A quick thank you to our sponsor, which is...
What the fuck, dude?
This is rough.
Dude, I didn't pre-watch this, and that's my bad.
Very active with military equipment, using AI to commit attacks.
So we don't need this guy to softly speak into it, because is it just coming through my left ear?
Based on what the AI believes to be
It's hard to tell. It's so soft.
It's actually, I'm looking at the levels here. It's twice the volume in the left ear than the right.
That's good. It doesn't sound right, I'll tell you that.
Yeah. So it's really just uncanny to me. But I can help sum this up a little bit. The man has always been, there's good reason to believe Facebook had early investors that were the CIA, and similarly with PayPal, there's less evidence of that one, but for sure Facebook and for sure Palantir. So instead of having companies that they do illicit activities with for like black budget stuff for like the CIA and clandestine operations like they had in the 70s. So for example, Air America was a fake airline company they had that they used as a front company. They no longer have those. They can just use basically a front company to invest in companies to then have their arms in the pots, their hands in the pots. It's quite fucked. What's your thoughts, Adam?
I think building a backdoor into Facebook to look at all my private nudes can only benefit.
Wait,
you're
holding the idea of holding your nudes in like an archive, a Facebook archive for some reason. Like this is the best way to do it. Is one of the dumbest things I've ever heard, Adam, and I love you for it.
It's convenient and secure. My Facebook has only been hacked once or twice.
He's like, I've only had my identity stolen 4 times this year, dude. It's gone down, okay? By this time calendar last year, I was at 16, okay?
Listen, I got a fast pass to the new Social Security number line.
Wasn't the guy, it was like the CEO of LifeLock?
I guess there would be a CEO of LifeLock, huh? I'm thinking of Life Alert.
Yeah, no, LifeLock was, okay, so this guy, he was so confident about their service and how it would stop you from getting your identity stolen. He posted billboards with his name and everything and his social security number, and his identity was stolen at least 13 times.
At least he believed it, though.
But they had like a huge guarantee where it was like, dude, we have to, like, you know, this is how confident I am that I'll put my own social security number out here. And yeah, people at least 13 times within 2 years. Man. Yeah, Adam and I are unk, if you didn't know. If you're a kid out there, whatever the dance is. LifeLock hacked 13 times. It's just so good, dude. The fact that Todd Davis, it's also like such a basic name. All he had to do is not give his social security number, and he probably would have been fine.
Right. Man.
Todd Davis got a good night. Oh, whoa. It's still... Is he still going on? What's going on?
He'll still take our money?
He resigned from LifeLock in 2016. He became Norton LifeLock. Oh, because he got bought by Norton.
That makes sense. I was going to say his mistake was just not having Norton antivirus.
That's the whole thing. If he would have had Norton antivirus, it would have been a whole different story for him. What a guy. Todd Davis.
Do you think if I get a, the highest LifeLock plan and then just, like, get the guarantee, right? Because they probably have some sort of guarantee because they still sell the service. I just get it, then leak my Facebook nudes, and I also put my social security card on there. And
your social security is, like, drawn on your penis.
Yeah, so I never forget it. But I just do that and then claim the insurance payout, right?
Is it an insurance payout? Is that how it works?
So it says up to $3 million coverage per adult, so I'll just need you to buy some Ferraris for me,
But then I would get in trouble for the fraud.
We could probably get you a fake ID or something. I don't know.
I could be Todd Davis. I know his social security number.
Yeah, right. There we go.
Imagine he didn't get a new social security number. He just kept that one, just freeballing it. It's a bold move. Let's see if it pans out, Cotton.
It's crazy enough just to work.
It'd be so good just to sign up for a fucking Amex card as Todd Davis. And just put it to the old lady down the street. She's like, I'm not Todd Davis. Who is this? And then you just break down her door. We know it was you, Granny.
We know you're Todd Davis.
That would be so good as an old lady that has Life Alert, not LifeLock like you thought it was. They have Life Alert, so if they fall, but instead it was Life Alert thinking that they fell, but they actually got swatted and they got tackled by the police. And it just rings in while they're just like, I think it's an explosive or whatever. And
she's got an IED around her neck. Shoot to kill.
Reloading.
Keep shooting.
I think I saw her move.
She hasn't exploded yet. What should I do? Shoot the IED. Turn her to paste.
That was good police work, what we did back there.
Like Life Alert.
No, exactly. It still works. It's made out of fucking vibranium from Wakanda.
You can hear an awful lot of commotion going on. Mrs. Sanders, can I help you out in any way? Are you in pain?
Does anybody have like a bit about the white neighborhood in Wakanda, like it's South Africa?
No way.
No, I'm asking. I don't know if that's a thing. Is White Wakanda a thing? Can I search that?
It might be an immediate ban. No, I'm sure we'll be fine.
White Wolf. It's just completely different. It's nothing even. I'm thinking, yeah, exactly. White people never? No, what's this? I want there to be like a gated community in Wakanda.
It's the inner circle.
It's a gated community, and like they don't want like all the hip hop or whatever that's going.
Keep your Wakanda over there.
It's you can have your Wakanda and we have our Wakanda. There's just
Exactly.
like Karen White. I mean,
It's separate and happy.
it's separate but equal Wakandas. Okay, you have your vibranium reserves and stuff, and we own the companies that do the extraction and exploits the labor that you have.
Right? It's like a gallon of Neapolitan ice cream, okay? You got your green, your white, and your red, I think.
No,
And, oh fuck.
Neapolitan ice cream is chocolate, strawberry, and vanilla, dude.
Oh. Well, I got one right.
You were thinking of Spumoni, maybe, where
Oh,
green
yeah,
is
probably.
pistachio, and then you do strawberry, or my favorite would be maraschino cherry. That's the more, and then chocolate.
Yeah, you got your chocolate in one area, your maraschino cherry in the other, and your vanilla in the other, and then everyone's happy. Right?
Dude, I would love if there was just a remake of Wakanda that somebody made out of. Maybe we can get Ben Shapiro to greenlight this and have his the Daily Wire makes their first feature length film, and it's like White Wakanda basically, and we talk about it just being like a better.
It's just better. We've taken Wakanda and improved it, okay?
Make Wakanda great again.
Wakanda 2.0, okay? Better than ever.
Ngawa.
Why, dude? I remember when the first Black Panther movie came out.
There's been more?
I think?
I did not know this. I only knew about one Black Panther. Black Panther 2 apparently did come out. Yeah, Black Panther 2 is right here. There's a clip.
Damn.
That's what this is, right? That's crazy.
Oh, yeah, I guess so. But yeah, people were losing their shit. And I was like, I've never heard of this. Like, what?
As in, like, about the movie?
Yeah, the movie, but also then there's like 8 Avengers movies.
Are you saying that what were they losing their shit about? You have to be more specific. You kind of left a lot of context.
Specifically, well, I don't really know, but specifically just like Wakanda the movie. I don't fully know why, but people were very excited about Black Panther.
They keep going into all these sequels and stuff. Well, Black Panther did really well, so they obviously were going to make some sort of, other version of it. And I think that they, I don't know, are doing what they're known to be doing with these movie franchises, and that's remake and do sequels and prequels until it's dead, until people stop wanting to watch it. Because the first two, usually in like the last few things, if the first one's good, the second two, as long as you don't put too big of a budget, will do okay. And then it falls off like hell. Because now I think the saturation's crazy. People have just seen the same movie over and over again. And it's just, how many times can you see it before it's, right?
I mean, according to Avengers, like 87 times.
Oh, yeah.
God bless.
I still will say this till I'm blue in the face, but I saw the first Avengers movie and thought it wasn't that good.
Same. But I also don't like superhero movies. So.
Yeah, well, I liked Dark Knight.
Yeah, I like Dark Knight too. So it must not be the superhero. It must be.
No, I've always liked Batman movies and stuff because it's a little different. I don't know. It's a little more
darker.
I was going to say it's gritty. Versus just sunshine and rainbows and then just weird punchlines and stuff.
Right. Like it's just shitty. The typical superhero movie is just shitty.
Yeah. It's just not the Scorsese cinema. Is that Scorsese? I don't remember.
No fucking clue. They're still making fucking Avengers movies, dude.
Let's see what the cinema meme is.
The fuck? In 2026 and 2027, there's going to be an Avenger movie. Oh, wow. There's one called Avengers Doomsday.
It is Scorsese.
Airing in 2026. And somehow they get imagine that, they get past Doomsday because the next one's called Avengers Secret Wars.
And then there's, the Avengers Unleash the Epstein Files.
I think so. That's how it ends.
That'd be so good is if they just went into just other shit.
That'd be badass.
If they became, I want to see them become like detectives instead. They just do regular police work. They're no longer allowed to do superhero shit as much. They can only do it within the realm of regular police work where, they don't have a squad car. They might just fly or something.
Yeah, and their superpowers are now their trusty sidearm, the 1911.
Dude, I think they have more Berettas than 1911s as police-issued sidearms, but...
Yeah, probably.
Most common police sidearm.
Avengers
Glock.
Oh, yeah.
Figures.
I buy that. Isn't it not that great? Doesn't it like jam a lot or something?
Oh, it depends, but yeah, it depends. The people have their complaints with it, but it's known for its durability. That's the fucking thing, dude.
Nothing beats American steel of a Colt 45.
2 zigzags. Baby, that's all we need. We can go to the park after dark. Start singing Afro Man songs.
Wouldn't be against it.
Do you have anything else you wanted to add, Adam, about Peter Thiel? Maybe even. Did you have anything?
Yeah, he was. He moved to Cleveland.
Oh,
after
sick,
he
dude.
fled South Africa, so he's one of us.
Oh, a Clevelander.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're totally from Cleveland. I rep Cleveland till I die, dude. The 330 or the 216.
The Burning River.
Oh yeah, dude. The Cleveland, the Cleveland Burning Rivers. That would be a good sports team.
That would be a good sports team.
If we ever make it big, guys, there's going to be a GoFundMe. I'm kidding. In the description of this video, so we could buy the Cleveland Browns and rename it. People would be really mad if we renamed it from the Browns.
They would.
The Cleveland Sharks.
Right. It would be more like, it would tame your expectations, right? It'd be a more fitting title.
No, then they're good. They're just a powerhouse in the league, dude. The Sharks they've racked up 3 consecutive Super Bowl victories. People were really questioning whether or not the owner had the real knowledge of football to put the people in place to make a winning franchise. After renaming it the Sharks, a lot of people had very little confidence in the new owner. But immediately they saw results with an 11-6 record and a playoff victory in their first season under new ownership and their new image, the Sharks. The second season they ripped off. They went on. They went on a bowl busting tear, and they went 14-3 and won their first AFC championship game in the history of the franchise.
Well, Bill, I'm about to shart my pants with this winning series from the Sharks.
Years 3, 4, and 5 were absolutely incredible, with Super Bowl victories in each one by the Sharks. They left the opponents with poop in their pants. They have a good sponsor with MeUndies. Oh, dude, the underwear. And I think they had a Dude Wipe sponsorship. The Sharks would have a perfect relationship with Dude Wipes and bidets.
Oh, yeah. Bidets.
Dude, Toto Toilets, the official sponsors of the Cleveland Sharks. If you're trying to get clean like the Cleveland Sharks do, after a good Cleveland sharting, and you don't want to have to take...
After a long day of sharting on the field, I use my Toto bidet to get clean.
After a long day of sharting around on the field and in practice, I take my sharty self up to...
Toto, official sponsor of the Cleveland Sharks. I mean, It seems like a win-win.
I think that's exactly what we need to do. Is
Shart Stadium.
Yeah, dude. No, it's the the Shart Arena. Uh-oh, it's a shark quake. Everybody just starts like there's like fart sounds and stuff in the stadium.
Right.
All right, on that note, it's not going to get much better than this shark quake, guys. Bye.